Welcome to the Don't Let That Go Over Your Head podcast, starring Q the Boss.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Don't Let That Go Over Your Head podcast. They call me Q the Boss. I'm going to start laughing before we even get this thing started. This is going to get a little messy. But I know somebody's going to get their feelings hurt today. Because today's topic, guys, is simping ain't easy. Simping ain't easy. Yo, we lived in a corrupt world, man. I look at a lot of these guys. One of the guys told me the other day, and I want you to hear this. This is a famous quote. It said, it ain't tricking if you got it. And the sad part is, a lot of people tricking ain't got it. They said it ain't tricking if you got it. And the sad part is a lot of people tricking ain't got it. We're in a borderline recession, if not that already. And people are out here crying about how much money we can spend on each other. Because they don't understand that the world has to get worse before it can get better. It's about to get a lot worse, guys. Y'all don't understand the money is not out there the way it was before. But there are a lot of people who are expecting people to spend money on them. Man, I'm going to tell you something, my brothers. And I want you guys to hear this because I said it with the Hulk Hogan voice. Let me tell you something, brother. Listen to my men. If a woman has extreme levels of expectations of you financially, if it's going to set you back or push your trajectory down, then that means that relationship is not feasible for you. You shouldn't have to buy love. You shouldn't have to buy respect. You shouldn't have to buy a woman to commit to you. Because the reality of all things, what's for you will be for you. And what isn't for you won't be for you. And the sad part is, you want to do things different, but it already was done before you. And that's the truth. But we know simping ain't easy, right? I meet my men who say, yo, Q, I'm a boss, I'm a this, I'm a that. I laugh. Because as a guy that does well for myself financially, I still look at a lot of people as, why are you setting yourself back on your trajectory as a man? I sit here and say this with conviction and confidence. Men, a woman can either A, add value, or B, subtract what you have. You either A, she's adding on to what you have, or B, or she's taking away. That's the statement when someone says, what do you bring to the table? Some people take so much from the goddamn table, the table don't have anything. Some people are taken away from the table, right? That's why they don't have anything. They're eating from the food prematurely. No one else is eating. Imagine going to a buffet, right? And you take your tray and you already get in seconds, right? Before anyone else do. That's what you see. There are a lot of women right now who don't understand that you could be with a man who could potentially be somebody, but yet and still, you're already taken from the premature idea of what he believes. And there are a lot of men out here right now who genuinely believe that they're only as good as much as they're willing to give to a woman. That went over somebody's head. Somebody don't realize that a lot of women genuinely believe that a man is only as good as much as he's willing to give them. So hold on. We're going to ask this question. I want to ask my ladies on my live today. I'm going to ask you this question. Does love have a value anymore? Does love have a price on it? Love, you have to buy love? Someone call in right now, 516-253-1150. We talking about simping ain't easy today. So I'm asking this question. Should it cost to be loved? Should I have to pay to be loved? Should I have to pay to get respect? This is ridiculous. My girl April said no, and you're 100% right. Call in right now, April, 516-253-1150. But again, I see in today's society that love has a price tag. And the only way you can get it is by literally paying for it. You know something funny, right? We have conversations, and this is me being honest. Women value finances as a means of security. A lot of times, and I hate to say this, but a lot of times men get offended by this statement. Most women get labeled gold diggers, but a lot of them are something called stability diggers. And why do I say stability diggers? Most women need stability, and the finances from a man provide stability for a woman. I think there are less gold diggers out there than men like to perceive. Most women need stability in order to feel secure in a relationship. So there are way more stability diggers than there are gold diggers. Every woman get labeled a gold digger because of her natural aura or essence, which is crazy. A woman has to feel comfortable knowing that her man can provide. And when a woman don't feel comfortable with a man being able to provide, she will never see him to the value of what he sees. Because naturally, a woman cannot submit to someone she does not see as a leader. But if you want to lead, you cannot lead from the back with your finances all the way at the bottom. Someone calling right now. Let's talk about this thing, right? Caller, what's going on, caller? Say it again. Say it again.
I wanted to comment on the what you as you was just speaking. Buying love. That no, I believe in teamwork.
Okay.
It's teamwork.
Okay.
You got to come to the table as a team.
Okay.
No one is. And as a woman, we do sometimes have a problem with submitting, but submitting is not always meaning doing what the man tells you to do.
Agreed.
It's about being a partner.
Agreed.
A partner is when that other partner is weak and you see there's an off week, a good week, you support them, you help them, build them up. 100%. And when that other partner not on their good days, it's not that way anymore. It's where now, man, you look at their whole profile, their job, their money, where they live, and that's how you value who you're going to be with.
I agree.
But that's not real.
I agree. You know what's something sad, right? The other day, I was having a discussion. There's a video that's viral. I don't know if you saw it. Did you guys see it with the lady from, I think she's, let's say, Germany? And she was basically talking about how German women will take all of black women's men because black women don't know how to treat their man. They don't know how to respect their man. They don't know how to make a man feel valuable. From your experience, do you believe that this is a phenomenon of normality where you're seeing more and more women don't know how to value their men?
They don't. I've been married and divorced. And let me tell you, if I would have known what I know now, I might have been married longer.
Okay.
But still, at the end of the day, that was not the right person for me. But I learned a lot after I was separated and now divorced, that it's some things that was wrong with me.
Okay.
Because the way I was raised and what I saw how I was raised is not always the right way to carry on. So I was told a man is the head of the household. He's supposed to pay the bills, the mortgage, everything. But okay, I have a big problem with that now when I am at the age and phase of my life, because guess what? A man's finances don't always stay stable. But a woman, if you're working and he's working, why can't she share some of the responsibility? You never know when your husband, your mate will fall short in the work field.
Agreed.
Or if they're entrepreneur.
Agreed.
So you're going to, how do you help the woman that you're with know how to be the teammate? You have to say, hey, I got to ask you to pay the bill. If you see me, I've lost my job or business is slow, I got to ask you to come in and step in, or can you do that automatically? That's why I look at, I would like a teammate. I want a teammate. I'm a team player.
So what do you think the split should be financially? If you had a 60-40, 50-50, 80-30, 80-20 rather?
I don't believe, no. We come together, we have one account for bills, and we go through what the bills need to be paid altogether, including all responsibilities. Past debt, new debt, current bills. And listen, if it's not, some households pay, hey, I pay the mortgage, you pay the inside bills. Or hey, we're going to split all bills 50-50.
I agree.
But it's only if the individual's incomes and lifestyles can really obtain that. If not, you have to do what makes it work and what's going to make a peaceful environment.
I agree. Let's give it up to my sister. I love that. 100% right. She's 100% right. 100% right, guys. Like, she's speaking facts. But when you look at that statement, she says she's 100% right. A partner is the ideal situation in 2024, guys. She said nothing wrong, right? But I feel like more people watch social media and then they believe that they're supposed to do exactly what social media portrays. The term simping ain't easy is what we're talking about today. These guys are literally simping their life away. These guys are literally giving their little bit of resources because they feel like in order to be looked at as a man, they have to financially put themselves in a burden. In order to be looked at as a man, they got to put themselves in a financial burden, which is crazy. This is why I say simping. I would never put myself at a deficit to make sure the woman is secure when I'm already not secure. I hate to say this. Any man that don't understand this analogy, they're crazy. I would never put a woman before my financial resources. I would never in my life. Because in most cases, when a woman does not feel stable with you financially, they tend to not respect you. And most people know that this to be true, but yet and still there are women who want a man to put them before their finances, but yet and still where there's no finances, there's no romance, and where there's no romance, there will always be a nuisance. We're gonna let that go over our head. There are a lot of people right now don't understand. When you're dealing with the opposite sex men, you guys are out here simping your life away. And the sad part is, I'm gonna say this to you men, you treat hoes better than wives. You treat hoes better than wives. You will cuff a whole thought and be mad at the fact that you want child support. You will wife up a girl who is not worthy of getting your attention because she hasn't done absolutely nothing with her life. You have a girl who will ride a bus and complain about you being on a bus with her. You gotta drive a Benz and she's on a bus. You's a goddamn fool. There is no way I will attach myself to something of that nature. The girl that's dissing you about being on a bus is on a bus with you. Damn. Damn. This is the world we live in 2024. There are people right now who don't understand the simping is what's killing the culture. I'm gonna tell you something. In order for me to pour into a woman's cup, I gotta know there's something that's gonna be poured into my cup. You men are out here simping with a girl who can do a twerk. At the end of the day, I would take a girl with no behind who has my back. That went over somebody's head. I will take a girl with no behind who has my back. But you guys want these particular women, right? Because the ideal look, it looks good on paper or it looks good on the gram, but in reality, you struggling to try to keep that situation afloat. There are men right now out here doing illegal activity, going broke with the money they have, risking their freedom for a piece of junk woman. Damn. BBL. And I'm gonna go on record to my ladies that don't understand that. Real men do not value BBLs more than natural women. Let me say that again. Real men do not value BBLs more than natural women. The natural women will always be the natural wives. Why do you keep saying, oh, they like BBLs? They will sleep with a BBL, but they will not cuff a BBL. Because every time I turn around, the girls with BBLs are either baby mamas, girlfriends, or guess what? Side chicks. These girls do not have, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. And they didn't put a ring on it because they like to hit it, but they didn't want to keep it long term. That was something called a short stay, which is called a motel. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. They ain't put no ring on that. We just telling the truth. You got to take that BBL in every so often and get it a tune-up. Don't you know that? That's an expense. You got to get that BBL. That BBL ain't going to look cute when mommy about 55, 60 years old walking around with a BBL. Your grandmother should not have a BBL. Damn. Your grandmother should not have a BBL. That's crazy. Someone's going to get mad. My grandmother bet not have no damn BBL. It's like when you get a tattoo when you're a child, right? You get cartoons. When you get older, that cartoon on your arm looks funny when you get older. You got to be mindful of the things you do when you're younger because it will affect your later days. Be mindful. That girl with that BBL walking around right now is going to look crazy when she get older. It's just the truth. It's the truth. Y'all, my life, y'all going crazy. Men don't like BBLs. We like natural bodies. Listen, we don't mind stretch marks. We don't mind cellulite. But again, it is easier to accept a woman putting on weight when you're the reason that she got the weight. For instance, you always took her out to eat, right? We just telling the truth. You gave her a baby. So of course it's easy to accept the weight because of the fact that it's your weight you putting on her. You don't want taken out to eat every damn week, 2-3 times, fast food. So of course, it is harder for a woman to take off weight as they get older. But these men out here simping, baby. They simping, and this simping ain't easy. I feel sorry for these dudes. Financially, it just don't make sense. What is the meaning of a simp? Someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention towards another woman or the opposite sex. Typically, to someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings, the same economics, the same everything in pursuit of affection or sexual relationship. So you tricking on someone who would not give you the same energy. You know how they said keep that same energy? That person you giving that energy to, guess what they're doing? They're keeping that same energy because they ain't giving you none of the energy. Damn. This is crazy. We out here simping, baby. We out here simping. I look at a lot of men and they say, what do you think is the main reason why most men aren't stable? I genuinely believe that most men aren't stable because economically they're not ready to be in relationships, but yet and still they run to relationships because they're insecure as hell and they feel like this woman is gonna accept me. And ultimately, when you're not together, the woman's gonna talk bad about you not being together, and then you're gonna complain about her not being attentive to you. But in reality, the woman is insecure because a man can't carry the load, and therefore he cannot lead her. I'm on fire today, baby. I'm talking that talk. Where my simps at? Shout out to my simps. Out here simping. Yeah, simping out here with gold diggers and bums. You got a girl who living in a room at her mother's house with don't pay no bills, talking about some, ill, you ain't got your own place. She hit him with the ill, you don't have your own place. Ill, you don't have your own place. Damn. You got people who don't have nothing out here laughing at you for not being fully developed. You got people out here laughing at you for not fully being established when they ain't even established. You got people taking Louis Vuitton luggage back to the projects coming off of flights. Y'all ain't hear that. Y'all ain't hear that. They got Louis Vuitton luggage coming off of flights going back to the projects. Damn. What? And that's the girl you trying to impress. That girl is 30 years old with a 4th grade reading level and you trying to impress her. Damn. She got a 4th grade reading level. You know how you can tell? Get out of here, you big head. What's up, you? Come on, fam. Come on, fam. She could barely read through a Cat in the Hat book, fam. And you out here simping on that. You out here giving it up. Talking about some, oh my God, her box is fire. And the reason why she sleeps around, so guess what? You're going to be eventually on fire too. Damn. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. We out here paying for attention. Right? You listen, my brothers, I'm going to tell you something. If a gold digger put you in a friend zone, she just did you a favor. But the problem is you're going to try to buy your way into her heart. You cannot buy your way into a woman's heart, guys. At the end of the day, the woman already made her mind and put you into a space that you're already in. Therefore, fighting for that attention is not going to work. You know why? Because there are a lot of women, I'm going to say this on record, someone's going to get offended, but there are women right now who likes the bad guy. And what happens is the woman, she collects mileage from the bad guys, and then eventually she wants the good guy. But by this time, the good guy wakes up. And there's a girl who sees the value in the good guy. And she said, the good guy realizes that you ain't nothing but a time and affection in a moment. He won't invest there either. This is the reality that's going on every day. That's the guy that you called the cornball. You said he was a cornball. But now that cornball is a doctor. You said that guy's a cornball. But that cornball's an accountant. Damn. The little popular dudes that you like, right? Guess what they are? They're the bums. These are the dudes that's like, yo, Ma, you think I can hold a V? Yo, Ma, yo, look at, here you go right here. Yo, Ma, you think I can hold a car? I gotta go pick up this shorty. See, Ma, you always fronting on me with the car. That's the guys that was popular. He may look cute, but he's so underdeveloped. And the only way that man makes himself feel good is by attaching himself to multiple women. Tap that screen, guys. Tap that screen. Y'all know y'all love this content. We're going to talk that talk today. My dudes out here simping. They out here simping, boy. They out here simping. I talk to some of my dudes. I'm like, bro, you'll never get your life together chasing behind a woman. Because I'm going to tell you something to my men that's listening to me. A man's role is not to play from behind. A man is supposed to be a leader. So how are you going to lead a woman from behind? It is impossible. A woman will never follow you when she has to take steps backwards to follow you. A woman will never follow you when she has to take steps backwards to follow you. In order for her to follow you, she got to go back. She already got a car. She already got a little place. Right? So you don't got a car or a place and you expect to be a leader? You know the funniest thing about women, I love y'all for this? A woman will give you the best sex of your life, right? Call you daddy and tell you how much she loves you. And then after sex is over, get up and act like you're not the daddy that she just said you was when y'all was having sex. Women are very intelligent, guys. Y'all gotta understand that. A woman will be like, oh my God, daddy, you're killing me. Oh my God, I love it so much. And then afterwards, she's gonna be like, you're a bum, you're a loser, you're a clown still. This is women, they're not stupid. A lot of these guys out here get mad at the fact that you cannot manipulate a lot of these grown women. So a lot of these men try to date little girls because psychologically, you are a little boy. So in order to accommodate your nasty little boyish ways, you have to go around a little girl and take advantage of a little girl. I'm not saying a child. I'm talking about a younger, immature, unseasoned woman. There are a lot of women who are unseasoned, very immature, and there are a lot of men who are master manipulators because a lot of men come from master manipulators. Some of these women, right, they get sold dreams, fairy tales by these simps, these losers, right? There are some women right now, you'll be like, then why your baby daddy a bum? Because her baby daddy told her he had his life together, and by the time she found out baby daddy was lying and baby daddy was borrowing cars and baby daddy wasn't who he said he was, girlfriend was already pregnant. Let me say that again. There are a lot of times where a girl will say, oh, you'll be like, yo, why your baby daddy a bum? And you'll be like, my baby daddy a bum because baby daddy was lying to me, telling me that he had his life together. And by the time shorty found out baby daddy wasn't lit, baby mama was already pregnant. Damn. These dudes are good. They're so good, right, at lying. It's disgusting. Yo, you will meet a man who will fly a girl out on vacation, and while he's on vacation, be broke, hit his man up like, yo, you think you can sell me some money until I get back? Yo, send me some bread, bro. I'm twisted. I promise you I got you Friday. This is the simping, guys. This is the simping. If you're willing to do something for a woman faster than you're willing to do it for your mother, there's a problem here. Let me say that one more time. Right? Right? If you're willing to give a woman your last, but you won't give your mother your last, my brother, you are a piece of trash. I'm out here freestyling. Listen to that statement. You won't give your mother your last, but you'll give a girl your last. And the only reason why you could afford to give your girl your last is because you live off your mother. God damn. They say simping ain't easy, baby. They out here simping, boy. You don't even take care of your mother, right? But you'll take care of a woman. We coming in here giving the heat today. Somebody gonna get mad, but I don't give a damn. God damn. Look at what I said to you. You will not put your tap that screen. Wake up these people. We need these people on this live. I want somebody to get mad. I want them to talk crazy on my screen. You don't know what you're talking about. You think you know everything. I know you live in a room in your mama's basement and your mama hates you. I know that. Your mama hates you. Your mama love you and have no respect for you. She can't stand you. Because you'll take all your little resources and go run on another vacation. They put a study up that said millennials travel more than anybody else. Millennials eat out more than anybody else. These young people who live off of their people for free are the most expensive people on earth, and they're the most brokest people on earth, and they run around with the most debt ever at their ages. Damn. But they out here simping though. You got a person that will have, right? This is the generation. They will have a Louis Vuitton bag. That gives me an average. What are Louis Vuitton, like $3,000? Let's say a $3,000 bag, right? Meanwhile, don't even have $3,000 in their goddamn account. Damn. We're gonna keep going. You got dudes who wear $1,000 shoes and they don't even got no $1,000 in their account. You got guys that hide their car every time that notice due because they playing from behind. Right? You have women who will take a trip with a dude she's not attracted to because she want to be on a flight and look lit, and she's in Jamaica sleeping with the Wolf of Wall Street financially, but the Hunchback of Notre Dame in real life. Like, we talking logic, guys. This world is twisted. You'll sell your soul just for a look on the gram. People are obsessed with likes and comments. All I need you to do is like me. Oh my God, like me. Because I don't. I don't like myself. Yo, she's fire, but she's a bum. My girl is fire, but she's a whole bum. I do not want to date a girl that every time she has to be in my passenger seat. I want a girl that sometimes I could be in her passenger seat. What if I had a long weekend, I'm tired? I want her to drive sometime. And I don't want her to drive my car. I want her to drive her own car. I like when my girl come in and tell me I had a long week and made good money. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you can look across at your mate and know they're with you, not because they need you, they're with you because they want you, then you have a healthy relationship. It is so toxic to be with somebody that don't have anything. So therefore, they know they need you. So therefore, guess what? You're basically like their daddy. You men are simping with your children, basically. Your girlfriend is your child. You got to buy her food. Here you go, phone call. I'm going to give you a quick story. I had a girl I used to talk to. And I ain't gonna front. I used to go into the looks heavy. It was all about looks. Girl called my phone. Oh my God, I don't think you're gonna be able to talk to me next week. So I said, why you say that? She said, because I don't have enough money to pay my phone bill. So I hit it with well, I guess I ain't gonna be able to talk to you then. All right? She said to me, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you next week because Tyler, I can't afford my phone bill. So I said to her, then I guess we ain't gonna talk next week. You ain't gonna run that little okie on me. I'm a seasoned vet. If you're a grown woman who can't afford your phone bill, automatically, I am not interested in you. Period. There's women you'll meet right now who have children, right? And they'll say something like, watch this. Oh my God. I gotta buy a little man these sneakers, and I gotta buy a little Tota these sneakers. And I'm like, listen, Man don't need Jordans when mommy broke. Let me say that again. Man don't need Jordans when mommy is broke. It don't make no sense. But if you believe that you got to give man Jordans and you're broke, then something is wrong. This is the problem. But we out here really simping on women who don't deserve it. Damn. We take women that haven't taken themselves serious, more serious than they take themselves. Because if a woman takes herself serious, she wouldn't be sitting there relying on no man to take care of her. Once a woman speaks that a man's supposed to take care of me, you are still looking for a daddy, my sister. You need a daddy. You need a father. And you know what they're going to tell you? Call me daddy. You're going to call him daddy because your real daddy couldn't be a daddy. Signs of a simp. We talking that talk. Somebody gonna get mad, but I can fight. It is what it is. Signs of a simp. Number one, chasing someone who clearly does not want you. To my man, you're chasing women who clearly don't want you. Clearly. I'm gonna give y'all a gem, and I want y'all to hear this. Hear this good, watch this. I got a rule. I don't call a woman, right, and say, hey, where do you want to go to dinner? I don't do that no more. What I do is say something like this. I'm going to a steakhouse. If you would like to meet me there, I would gladly enjoy your company. Why do I do that? Because I'm a leader. So I tell a woman, look, if you want to see me, because I do want to see you and I would enjoy your company, I'll be at Peter Luger's today. So if you would like to, you can meet me at Peter Luger's. So even if I don't like her during that eating encounter, at least I was there eating because of I wanted to be there. So I lead the woman and she has to follow. Otherwise, I do not go on dinner dates. You will never see me calling a girl like, hey, boo-boo, where you want to go? You ain't no leader. What you do as a man, you say, hey, I'm literally going to XYZ. If you would like to accompany me, I would like that because I would love to enjoy your company. And when you go there, when you spend the money, if you don't enjoy it, at least you ate somewhere you wanted to be. The worst date is being on a place you don't even like. And you with a girl you don't even like. Damn. That's 2 for 1. I don't like the food, I don't like you. I'm having bad food with bad company. Damn. What are we talking about here, guys? I'm having bad food with bad company. That's why I said, guys, I'm the type of man that'll meet a woman simply like this. Yo, you go to the phone, get my phone call. Brr, brr. Let's say her name Michelle. Michelle, what's going on? Listen, Michelle, I'm gonna be at Peter Luger's Saturday night between the hours of XYZ. I would love to have your company with me. And if you could meet me there, I would enjoy it because I really want to be there. But if you choose not to come, I'm still going to be there regardless. But I just wanted to know if you wanted to come so you can accompany me. And if Michelle is feeling you as the man you should be, right, Michelle going to come. And the reason why is because you leading Michelle. A man can't start off telling a girl what she want to do and expect to be her to see him as a leader. A man got to start off leading. I'm going to lead us to where we're going to go eat. I'm going to lead us. And some men won't understand that. That's going to go over somebody's head. Somebody said, what type of invite is that? I can tell you never had that because you deal with little boys. You deal with little boys. What they going to say? Hey, Lay, what are you up to? Want to come out with me? I want to go out there. You want me to beg to spend my money on you. You got me all the way messed up. You want me to beg to spend my resources on you. Come on, man. Y'all got the game twisted. You can't run game on somebody that understands the game. Someone said deep because you understand it. And I bet you, Chiquita, now you're seeing something what a real man would do. A real man would tell you to meet me somewhere because I'm going to lead you and I'm going to show you what a good time looks like because you know why? A woman wants to be led. And when a woman wants to be led off the rip, you have to lead her. In order to lead her, you got to show her that you have a place, a plan, and a destination to where you want to arrive to. When a man can't show those things, a man will never be looked at as a man. A man has to have a destination, to a time to when he wants to arrive to his results. If a man still hasn't thought about that, that means he's still on boy time. And I'm going to show y'all what a man look like. Because some of y'all ain't seen one in forever. Some of y'all never grown up with one, right? And I love you for that. My brother, I love you for that, bro. I'm a grown man, just learned something today. And I love you for that because we're being honest. That's what a man do. You lead a woman. And if a woman isn't leadable, then therefore you can't lead what's not leadable. You can only lead what's willing to be led. You cannot lead what's not leadable. In the beginning, she's already dictating everything about the relationship, but you expect her to see you as a leader. That is physically impossible. If a woman likes me and I tell her, I'm going to be at Peter Luger Saturday, I want your company with me. She's gonna be like, damn, what the hell is this? But that woman that show up, I bet you I build the best life ever, because you're gonna see that's leadable. When a woman is leading with ego in the beginning of a relationship, playing hard to get, that is something I have no time for as a child. We grown, either A, you coming, or B, you're not. We don't have to beat around the bush to see what's in the bush. I'm not shaking a beehive to see if I get stung. That got the game all the way twisted. That got the game all the way twisted. Someone had told you wrong. But simping ain't easy, baby. And I'm gonna teach you how to be married. I'm gonna teach you how to be a man. I'm gonna teach you how to grow. But again, in order to teach this mentality, one has to learn the mentality. My ladies on my live right now, let's be honest. Do you, A, want to lead a man, or B, do you want to be led by a man? Be honest. I want to see what y'all say. Do you want a man to lead you, or do you want to be led by a man? Let's see what y'all say. Do you want a man to lead you, or do you want to, someone said be led. Let's keep going. Someone said be led. All right, do you want a man to lead? I just said I want to be led by a real man. And see, it takes a real man to put a real woman in her real place. And it's gonna sound crazy when a man says that to a woman, going, put me in my place. You damn right. Because I'm gonna tell you something, a real man don't sit there and go toe to toe with no masculine woman. Because for one, a woman knows that she is in her natural space, she is feminine. So if I gotta fight with a woman for masculinity, therefore I'm dating a dude. That got the game twisted. That got the game twisted. I'm not going to bed with no girl with no boxers on. I want my woman to wear lingerie. I don't want my woman here feeling like a mechanic. I don't want my woman feet ashier than a Jamaican in Jamaica. And listen, I can say that. I can say that, you know why? I don't want that. I don't want a woman I have to tell how to be feminine. I don't want a woman that's gonna say something like this. Look. If you want me to lead, if you want to lead me, you gotta approve. And you know what? Keep that nasty Shaquana, Tisha, Sharkeisha behind over there. Someone said, how do you feel about a woman saying you have to make them be feminine? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna find out how feminine you are. Men go off a first example. For instance, if I come up to meet a woman from day one looking broke, she's not gonna give me a second chance. So guess what? She's not getting a second chance either. You got the game twisted. When you know your value, you don't settle for less. When you know your worth, you don't settle for less. I would never in my life waste my time on a bum chick. I would never. I will never make a woman believe that you're more worthy than me. We're worthy together. You're gonna respect me as much as I'm gonna respect you. And a man demands respect. If a man can't demand respect from a woman, he will not plant his roots. I'm not gonna tell you how to respect me. I'm gonna go for what you do. I'm gonna tell you something. From day one, I could see a wife before I even get to know what a wife is. A wife is a wife from the day one. You don't have to earn a woman to be your wife. You can see the way she behaves. I'm not gonna wait till a woman, she'll figure out how to cook. You don't know how to cook? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about red flags, me and red flags don't get along. When I see red flags, I run. I'm not gonna stand there and try. A man's job, and I'm gonna say this on record, a man's job is not to make a woman something she's not. A man's job is not to waste his energy in trying to fix a woman. A man's job is not to complain about a woman not being what she is. A man's job is to go about his economics, chase his better self, and ultimately the greatest asset, which is the woman, will attach herself to his dream, his vision, and add value. That's what a real man does. A real man do not chase behind no damn woman. So you cannot impress me with a hood rat you sleeping with. You cannot impress me with a girl who hasn't even figured out her life. Black women are the number 1 educated creatures in America, but yet and still dudes keep bringing home the most brokest, uneducated women they can find. God damn. What are we doing out here? These dudes is simping, bro. They simping. A weak man, remember I told y'all last week, I'm gonna say this again. If a woman sleeps with a dude that just so happens to be a bum, that means she's a bum. A woman is the gateway to sex. So if a woman sleeps with a bum, it's because she is a bum. But if a man chooses to date a woman, right, that is a bum, it's because the man is a bum. Sound like a lot of bum going on to me. A lot of bum going on to me, right? Somebody said, go if I love it, I love you too. We tell the truth over here. The problem is a lot of people can't handle Q because Q is honest. I don't care about your little insecurities. Because in order to break out of your insecurities, we got to raise the awareness called the truth. There's a lot of sick people running around here. And call me Dr. Q because I came here to cure. I'm tired of the games. I'm going to be myself from now on. I'm not holding back how I feel. Someone's going to get offended. But guess what? I don't give a damn. Damn. Why is that? Because in order to fix the problem, we got to identify the problem. Look at this. You got a bum guy right now with a bum girl right now going to a bum restaurant to waste a bum amount of resources that he has thinking that he's his man. Smells like a bum, talks like a bum, act like a bum. It's a bum. We out here simping, baby. I'm going to tell you men something. Just because you date a weaker woman don't make you an alpha male. Because a person that can fight will fight someone that will fight back. But if you go beat up a weak woman, right, I'm talking about take advantage of her mentally because she's weak. That don't mean you're a strong man. That means you attach yourself to a weak woman because you are a weak man. It takes a simp, cornball, clown man to attach himself to a weak woman. A real man looks for a woman that ultimately will challenge him in a positive way. A real woman, if she's comfortable staying in a room, a man will stay in a room. Most men are comfortable based on the woman they date. If your woman is comfortable eating at Applebee's, you're going to eat at Applebee's. You gonna know what you're gonna say? Yo, this chick want me to take her to Peter Luke. She don't eat Applebee's. She's a grown woman. She has real appetite. She want wine. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're gonna take this woman to a restaurant, she wanna go to an experience. We talking logic, guys. But you simps got a sick mentality. Y'all here simping with no resources, nothing. Wasting your life away. Ultimately giving a woman what you won't even give your damn mama. You'll give a woman a gift before you give your mama. You'll give a woman a gift before you give your mama your gift. And your mama is the reason why you're in the position you are today. Damn. Listen, signs of simping. Number one, chasing someone who clearly don't want you. Sometimes people want you because of what you bring to the table. Is the amenities. Anyone that understands amenities is the luxuries that you bring them, therefore they like you. They like you because you have a car. They like you because you'll take them out to eat. They like you because you give them attention. They like those things. So she really don't like you, but she like the assets and the things that you give her. Number two, you always trying to impress. Use a cornball. You always trying to impress her. Use a whole weakling, man. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna tell you something. I will meet a girl, right, walking, and if she thinks I'm a bum because she see me walking, that mean that woman wasn't for me. I'm the kind of guy who will look like I don't have absolutely nothing. And if a woman likes me for me, I am more inclined to entertain her. But again, if you have to impress a woman with an image, trying to impress somebody, that means you clearly aren't real. And in order for you to be real with her, you gotta be real with yourself. But before you can be real with a woman, you gotta be real with you. These men are going through something called financial hardship, but yet still want to struggle. Going to a woman and struggling together is the ultimate sign of slavery. Let me say that again. Men, you meet your woman and you're not in a position to take care of her. You just got a slave. You're about to put this woman through hell. This woman is going to suffer emotionally. There is something called economical, say it with me, economical what? Abuse. There's something called economical abuse. Look at what economical abuse means. Economical abuse is when someone is with someone, they cannot financially meet their needs, and they're being neglected. And a lot of men know that women need them financially, and these guys want these women to settle for less because these men are less, and they're not real men, and then they get mad at the fact that they cannot climb to a certain altitude, and they want the women to settle for less. That is called economical abuse. You abusing these girls. It ain't cute struggling with no man, ladies. Oh my God, she wants to go out to eat. She's a grown woman. This is women. Stay down till you come up. A lot of these men, simps, they want to struggle with a woman, but they don't want to build themselves up first and then meet a woman that's at his levels. The Bible speaks about something called equally yoked. Equally yoked. You have to find someone that is yoked with you, right? No. When you're not yoked, you will always attach yourself to someone that makes you feel more superior than what you are. Watch the narrative. You just fought somebody today that can't fight and you believe you can fight. You're taking advantage of people that has nothing, right? Number 3, you put yourself last. You put yourself last. To my men, you cannot build yourself up putting yourself last. In order to build yourself up, I hate to say this, you have to be selfish. A man is not on the same clock as a woman. Anyone don't want to hear that, they're going to get mad. I don't give a damn. A man can have children into their 80s. So if it takes a man till he's 40 years old to get his life together, then maybe you should date 30. It's been like that since the beginning of time. Men dated younger women because a lot of the men knew that they had to be able to take care of a woman. In order to take a woman serious, you should put yourself in position. And more women all my life will admit they're more attracted to older men because of the ability to provide. And any woman that say no, I call them a liar. More women are attracted to older men because of the ability to provide and their maturity. Their maturity is very attractive to them. One person said true. One person said true. One person says facts. One person says, yep, we can keep going. I already know. I know what I'm talking about. I studied the game. I studied it. I know what the code is. What a man should absolutely do is fix himself before he starts entertaining a woman. People say to me all the time, how did you get your life together? I damn sure didn't attach myself to no damn woman. I damn sure don't run behind no woman. If a woman wants to tell me she's leaving, I'm going to open the door and say, good luck. I'm going to go after further in my life, and guess what? I'm going to get a better woman than you. Because I hate to say this, as a man elevates his... Listen to this good, guys. Someone's going to get upset. As a man elevates, a man has access to better women as he elevates. When a man don't elevate, he has access to the levels that he's at. So usually, more so men attract what they are. If you are a loser, you will attract a loser woman who settles for less, who don't challenge you, who will lay up with you all day because of the fact that you are a loser. But when you are around better, you ultimately see that these women challenge you to be better. But most men won't take on those challenges. They'll stay with the women that don't have nothing because it makes them feel like they have a lot. Around the right woman, your hoopty could feel like a Mercedes. Around the right woman, right? Your bank account that is small can look so big. Around the right woman, you could buy her a pair of Jordans and you feel like you did something for her. This is the levels that these men are at. Mentally, they're at these levels, so therefore their economics meet the status quo to their mentality. These guys out here simping, they're chasing girls, and they don't realize that their life is twisted because of their decisions. They care about women more than they care about their economics. A man should be selfish. Put yourself in position before you're worried about a woman. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna chase behind girls because you get attention. Watch this. A lot of these men that I'm talking about, these simps, they want dating apps and they get a lot of attention from the dating apps and it makes them believe that they're lit. God damn. They're on dating apps and social media lying to women like, yo, I'm Gucci. I got my life together. I had a guy the other day, got mad when I was doing a consulting one-on-one with a man and a woman, got mad because shorty found out that he was lying the whole time about his economical status. He told her that he owns his own house. He told her he got all of these things, and ultimately she met him, right? She slept with him because he rented a car, slept with the guy, and then realized that this guy's a bum. And now guess what? He got what he wanted, now you're gonna call her a hoe. No, you're a clown. You're a clown. He's a whole clown. Because you manipulated the situation to get what you want out of the situation. But I'm gonna tell you men something. The men that play with fire like that, Karma is a nasty woman. And she comes back because vengeance has no remorse, like a woman scorned. And you like, yo, shorty crazy. Shorty ain't crazy, you made shorty crazy. The worst woman you could do that's crazy is the woman you make crazy. So when you play with fire and you manipulate these women and you say, oh, shorty, I got what I want out of the deal, you a clown. I call you to your face, you're a clown. Whole clown, big red nose, a colorful wig, big red shoes, and a white face, dancing to dun, 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 dun. You one of those guys. You one of those. You're a big clown. Because you guys lie to manipulate women rather than say, you know what, my life ain't together, this is what it is. A woman will respect the fact that you gave her an option of choice. A woman will always respect you simping clowns, a man that gives a woman a choice. A choice is, look, I'm not together, but I'm working on myself. And if she chooses to attach herself to that, at least you gave her respect. You gave her respect to say, you know what? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm working on myself. And if you want to work with me, let's work it out. But you can't go to a woman front like you're this guy and you're not this guy. And then what happens is you manipulate her, get her most valuable prize, right, from her, and then wonder why you get in the same karma you want. Look at your karma. A lot of guys you see in bad situations don't help them. They're getting their karma. A lot of these clowns are getting their karma. So when you see bad things happen to people, remind them that you're getting exactly what you're giving to the universe. You a whole clown. Dun, 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 dun. Clown. Right? You have a poor dating history. To my simps, look at the people they're dating. Look at the people you're dating. It's bad when you meet people and then you go over their list of dating people they dated. Look at the people. Got nothing going for themselves. Still trying to figure it out. I got 40-year-old men who will be like, yo, my girl, she in between jobs. She's 35. 35 years old. And she's still trying to figure it out. But she got all the time in the world to judge other people's situations. It's sad the most brokest people always got the most mouth. And she smoked more weed than a little bit. Damn. She smoked more weed than a little bit. Ooh. Damn. This is the culture. But if I say this stuff, people get upset at the truth because they don't want to identify the truth, right? You let people walk all over you. That's a simp. You let people walk all over you. You are a doormat. There's a guy said to me the other day, he said, nah, he gonna fix the woman before he fixes himself. How can you fix somebody when you ain't fixed, guys? I'm asking that question. How? How can you fix yourself if your life ain't fixed? You can't, right? You're submissive to women. A minute ago, I just told you. I make a woman meet me at a restaurant and we'll go enjoy our dinner tonight. A woman could never make me feel like I'm on her time. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. So those who don't understand that is because they dated certain levels of men. But I'm gonna tell you something. You really believe, let's say a man right now, give me a man of status. Give me somebody I say got status. Michael B. Jordan, you believe that Michael B. Jordan is gonna drop everything for you. Yeah. Try again. You're gonna have to fall in line in Michael B. Jordan's schedule. You think a man who's running Wall Street right now is gonna stop everything he's doing to go accommodate a woman? Huh? Try again. You're gonna have to fit into his schedule. When a man knows his status, a woman is more attracted to a real man. An alpha man is what I'm telling you is. An alpha man is not something that's compromising their life for a woman. You don't even have food and you out here dating. You crying about bills and you talking about my wifey. No, you need to get your lifey together. Damn. Oh, you out here talking about my wifey. You need to get your lifey together. Hell are we doing? Another one is a goal. The goal for them is to make the woman love them. I'm going to make you love me. There are men right now, and I'm going to say this on record. They don't feel valuable unless they're attached to a woman. And the only time they feel like there's something significant is when they're attached to a woman. And I tell these men on record, you will never be a leader until you learn how to be comfortable being the hell alone. Because in order to be the greatest version of self, you will find yourself lonely a lot. Because there are times where you're going to have to block out the world and focus on your goddamn self. Because if you're spending all your energy on everything other than your goddamn self, where is the energy going to come from when you invested in your goddamn self? She doesn't need you to do anything to earn your love. She don't need to do anything to earn your love. Simple. I asked the guy the other day, I said, yo, I'm gonna ask you a question. When you go out to eat with the woman, who pays all the time? He said, me. I said, when you spend the money, who goes out? Me. I said, what does she do outside to give you sex? The man couldn't name one thing. Damn. Listen to that statement. The girl does nothing for you but give you sex. Ladies, I love my sisters. Give me a hug. I love you guys. All right, we're going to give a virtual hug. But I'm going to tell you something. If all a woman can bring to the table is sex, that woman is every bit of just a jump off to me. She would not be no more than that. I will not call out my girlfriend. We will not be wifey, hubby, none of that crap. You will get some sex, and I'm going to get some sex. Even exchange, you go your way, I go mine. That's all I could be. The guy's a goddamn shame that I got to go bring all the food to the table. You won't even bring appetizers. That's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame, right? But you believe that I'm only valuable based on the fact that I can kill, slaughter, cook, serve you the food, and literally wash all the dishes afterwards, and I'm considerably a man. I think that's a clown. That's a fool. That is the dumbest person on earth. And the sad part is if I cannot slaughter and kill, what happens is neither one of us are eating. But it ain't simping if you got it. No trick in here. You better talk that talk, boy. You defend and admire women. Watch the defense. Here you go. No, I'm telling you, we're going to do great things. I'm telling you, we're going to buy the neighborhood. We're going to have a house. Y'all don't even have enough to buy a goddamn cardboard box, and you're about to get an apartment. This is you defend for everything. No, she's going to go back to school. That girl barely got through high school. This is the simp mentality where you start making excuses for poor behavior. This is the simps. You sit there and make every excuse for a woman. No, I'm telling you, we love each other. We're going to have children. You better not have no children because you're going to be on child support. And guess who she see as the paycheck? You. This is when a man makes a poor decision when he don't realize that by dating certain women casually, right, not realizing that that's your poorest investment is the woman. When you make the worst investment in a woman, you will ultimately put yourself in a financial bind. Because she don't see, I just told you the other day, broke women don't think they broke. They just think they dated the wrong man. Let me say that one time. Broke women don't think they're broke. They just think they dated the wrong man. And broke men don't think they broke. They just think they got the wrong job. No, you got the wrong lifestyle. You got the wrong mentality. You're doing the wrong things. You're investing in the wrong things. You're doing too much that you can't afford, and this is why you're broke. You all have more time and money to invest in bum women than assets. Damn. That's a goddamn shame. This is the new mentality. And we wonder why the simping continues. And the simping will go on and on and on. And then they'll say, my life could have been No, it couldn't have been because you weren't willing to do what it was to do it, because you were an insecure little boy and you feel the need to be attached to a woman and make you feel better about your bad self. Go on with your bad self. This is the new generation of men. They don't want to make any prominent decisions to elevate themselves. Someone calling right now, 516. I'll put that number, 253. 1150. Before we got here, someone calling 516-253-1150. You got to find someone that actually into you. You have to find someone that is actually into you. I think the safest thing a man can do, and I'm going to say this on record, is find a woman that value them more than they value her. Because I'm going to tell you something. Naturally, men value what adds value to them. A man don't care about you being a doctor, dentist, an apprentice, or lawyer. A man values the woman that adds value to what he's doing. And what I mean by that is, naturally, most men don't benefit from the fact that your woman make a lot of money unless he's a bum that's living off your money. So naturally, most men are attracted to women that add value into their vision. But in most cases, these men don't have no vision. A simp could never see 2020 when the simp don't even want to open their eyes to see their own reality. The simps are out here making all the excuses. And the sad part is, these are the men that are affected and messing about women. These guys will scam, buy a girl a Birkin and leave her in the projects. Ladies, you gotta stop settling for things like that. You can't find yourself in talking to women all day. I'm gonna tell you something. There's a guy that I know very well. He's obsessed with attention from women, like obsessed. And the sad part is, 9 out of 10 of his conversations to these women are lies. They're not truth. Because if most of the women knew his actual situation, they will not be impressed. So again, he's not impressed by his situation. And rather than living in his reality, you know what he does? He creates a false reality by telling these women what they want to hear, ultimately to get something that he wants from these women. And that's his whole premise. It's all about lying, fronting, and living in a delusional world. But he's gonna tell me, oh my God, these ladies ain't nothing. No, man, you are the man, you set the tone. Because naturally, as a man progresses, right? As a man progresses, Tyler, automatically, so will the elevation of the women he sees. There are men at certain levels that could walk past a woman and not see her at all. There are women that could be half naked in front of men who have their life together and all they see is a liability. Look what I just said to you. There are men who could see a woman half naked and when he look at her, all he sees is a liability. That man happens to be me. I'm not impressed by your twerk videos. I'm not impressed by the fact that you can dress half naked every time you go outside. I'm not impressed by every picture you in, you poking your butt so a man can stare at your butt. I'm not impressed by that. I'm impressed by your vernacular. I'm impressed by your ability to follow. Be led, rather. Let's say it right. To be led. I'm impressed by the fact that you add value in the dream. Because naturally, women will benefit from the dream the most. When a man is successful, women benefit the most from it. He had better restaurants, better trips, the kids are in better school districts. Naturally, when a man is successful, the woman benefits the most. When a man is successful, what it does is it accommodates his ego. It helps him mentally, right? Because it allows him to build. When a man is not focused on building, he is more focused on destroying. And in most cases, when a man isn't building, he's destroying himself. Don't let that go over your head.